There is an apparent crisis in Labour Party over the suspension of its national chairman, Julius Abure, by the Edo State chapter. This is coming 1 week after Senator Yocha Ayu, national chairman of the PDP, was suspended by his ward in Benue State, which led to his exit from his position, at least for now. Help us make sense of this developing story, BKO.
I can tell you that this is not a topic that we should even waste more than 5 minutes on.
Right.
These guys who purportedly suspended Abure, they made a cheap shot at publicity, cheap shot at gaining publicity, cheap shot at controversy. The constitution of the Labour Party is clear about how and who can suspend the national chairman of the party. I mean, just because some people did it in Benue, does it then mean that the same thing should be done in respect of Labour Party? No. They are wasting their time because they have not followed the law. And I think that whichever way you look at it, Abure has done well as national chairman of Labour Party. A man who led his party to win 11 states and FCT. A man who led his party to win 8 senatorial seats and 34 House of Reps seats, in addition to seats in the Houses of Assembly in different states, including Lagos. A man who led his party to win a governorship election, the best performance in the history of that party. How do you intend to reward such a person with suspension and claims that he did anti-party, he supported APC? Where is the evidence that Abure supported APC? I mean, there ought to be limits to the nonsense that we see during the political season, during the electoral season. There ought to be some level of decorum. It is said that even the people who made this announcement in Abuja, they are not even known to the party. Because the ESCO of the party at state and world level, they are well known. Nobody knows these ones. They just went and said, okay, that they suspended the national chairman. Only the national convention, which is the highest decision-making organ of the party, can suspend the chairman. And to suspend the chairman, the convention has to be called strictly for that purpose, for the purpose of suspending the chairman. So it's a waste of time what these guys have done. They've made a cheap shot at controversy, a cheap shot at cheap popularity. And I know that that is where to win. Abure will continue the good work that he has started. Many people didn't give the Labour Party a chance, but we're seeing now, a lot of us wanted a third force. We've been talking about a third force. Now, the Labour Party has given us that third force so that we can shake the two dominant parties who have dominated the scene for too long. And they are hardly even different from one another. You see, this one is in APC today, tomorrow is going to the PDP. They are not different. They are like children of the same parentage. Now we had the Labour Party coming in and giving them real competition. Real competition. All the major parties. Labour Party took states away from them in the presidential election. Took some states from PDP, took some states from APC. APC lost 12 states in the presidential election. The governorship election was a lot worse in terms of violence and even adherence to the electoral code. But the February 25 election was much better. That was why we were able to see opposition win more states during the February 25 election.
Right.